Solent. I'm Harry Acton, and a very warm welcome to today's programme. Now, boxing has ventured back into the school curriculum after it was taught in a school PE lesson for one of the first times since 1962. The sport has made a comeback to local schools who believe that the very nature of the sport promotes good physical health and also improves a student's mental health. Well, we couldn't resist the opportunity to join in with the first lesson, and I went down to see them in action. Boxing is a sport you often wouldn't find in a school PE class, but the tide is turning, and the school in the south of England treated their students to a unique lesson in the sport. Being one of the first of its kind in generations, it's hoped that boxing can make a return to mainstream PE lessons in British schools.
Today is the best day, the really best day of my accomplishment in terms of the Funkyfit Boxing. You know, for the first time in history, you know, ever since 1962 when the boxing ban at schools was done, today we managed to do the first PE session with Bitton Park School, and it's pretty amazing. It was an awesome session. The kids enjoyed it. It's exactly what I thought would happen, and I'd love to see this in many more schools.
Now, boxing fell out of favour in schools in 1962, and Bitton Park School is leading the way by reintroducing the sport in a PE lesson over 50 years later. But nobody knew how this first session would go.
I was thinking, well, you know, I know how the adults react to it, but how are the kids going to react to it? Are the kids going to be enthusiastic? Are they going to want to do it? Are they going to find this something interesting? But, you know, all the kids enjoyed it, and I hope that, you know, in many parts of this country we can get the PE sessions, we can get boxing back on the PE session.
The first session was a real unknown, and the children arrived full of energy and ready to engage. By the end, you could see a real change in them, and many of them had very strong views on the session.
I found it really good, and I think it just helped me a lot to become fit, and I think I should try harder.
Amazing, very enjoyable and all that.
And what was your favourite bit?
Doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I wish I can come back here again, because it's a wonderful place for us. People can shine, show emotions, how they feel, and make yourself happy and stuff here.
It was very fun, and I really enjoyed it.
And would you do it again?
Yes.
Very excited, and I really want to come back here again and let everyone else come here and have fun.
A couple of teachers even joined in and got active alongside their students. For the school, it was amazing to see the difference the session had on the pupils involved.
Just the fact they're joining in, even like some of the kids you interview at the end, sometimes you wouldn't get them to talk or take part, and they're joining in, they're all involved, they don't feel left out. I mean, some of them, again, you know, things like reading and spelling might not be their strongest point, but it doesn't matter here. It's all about that pad and what they do to it, and they're really enjoying that, and actually taking part in a PE lesson as well, which is also something that they might not have the confidence to join in on.
It's hoped that children across the region will soon be able to undertake boxing and will be able to get active and expel any pent-up aggression. In fact, there is a strong consensus that boxing can be used to help stop violence in cities and towns across the country.
The campaign for the Stop the Violence, knife crime, you know, in London at the moment and many big cities, there's a campaign called Gloves Up, Knives Down. I truly support that because, again, when the kids release the pent-up stress, they don't have to get out there and get violent. So I think this is a very good tool for mental health, fitness, well-being, and it's going to help to stop all the knife crime and the violence across the city.
The first session was a real success, and students and teachers alike benefited from the physical and mental effects that boxing has. Who knows, maybe boxing will make a comeback in a school near you. Only time will tell. Harry Acton, That's TV.